What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kari here, back again with another video. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and show your boy some love. With no further ado, let's get into today's topic. So I got some unfortunate news to report. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The news reports that I'm hearing, unfortunately, a young lady died in Guatapé. If you're familiar, if you've been here to Medellin, Colombia, you've probably been to Guatapé. It's only like an hour and a half to 2 hours from the city, depending on traffic. You know what I mean? Obviously, on the holidays and weekends, it could be 2 hours or more. But yeah, on a normal day, it's only an hour from the city. And so, a young woman, she died I guess in an accident in Guatapé on the water. She was on her jet skis. Right, the reports, I heard a news report here that I'll read through for y'all, and I'll put it up on the screen while I'm reading it. It says right here, a young woman dead and a woman missing in a jet ski accident in El Peñon Reservoir. So as you can see, an accident on a jet ski at the Guatapé El Peñon Dam resulted in a fatal toll. So far, it is known that a woman died, a young woman died, and another is missing. Preliminary information says that the event took place on the Palestinian sidewalk under the jurisdiction of El Peñon. All right. The fire commander of the municipality, Marta Varaga, confirmed to El Colombiano that the event happened around 1 p.m. yesterday, Wednesday, April 6th. Everything indicates that the bike turned around. I think they're saying that the moto turned over. It's just, I'm reading the translated version. Two of the women did not know how to swim, according to the commander. The one she did know tried to rescue another, but when she took her out of the water, she no longer had vital signs. The firefighters arrived in the area and tried to revive it, or probably revive her, but it was too late. The first versions indicate that the young women were from Medellin and were vacationing at the dam. Apparently, they didn't wear the life jackets, even though they didn't know how to swim. All right. At the moment, it is a matter of investigation whether the jet ski on which the girls were going is owned by a private individual or if it had been rented from any of the companies that provide the service in the dam. And they keep calling El Peñon a dam, Guatapé a dam. So if you didn't know, it's important to kind of be aware that that is a man-made body of water. It's not a natural body of water. So I don't know what's under there. I don't know what it's connected to, but it sounds like they got some type of dam, right? And with any type of dam or any, because I heard they got a system that creates electricity from the water, like any dam does. But with that body of water, I don't know where there's a drop off. So I heard that maybe they have some type of system under the water that creates a current, right? And maybe this is what happened to these girls. Maybe they got in the water, but they got sucked into some type of current because there's a dam, and Guatapé is a man-made body of water, and I'm sure they have some type of drainage system, or I'm sure they have some type of pumps that can, change the levels of the water or whatever. So, that's why I want to also use this video as an opportunity to warn anybody that's going to Guatapé. If I was you, I would not get into that water, period. I would not get into that water. It doesn't even look that clean. To me, it looks like sewage water. It's like green. It has like a green hue to it. It doesn't necessarily look dirty. Like I'm from Texas, so we got rivers that's like brown, legit brown, orange rivers. That's really from the mud though, that the surface of the river is like mud usually in Texas. That's just how the land is. But you couldn't see nothing in the water in Texas. But like with this water in Guatapé, you probably wouldn't be able to see nothing either. But it has a green hue to it, which makes it, to me, seem like sewage or something, because the soil in Guatapé, they have a lot of orange soil, just like in Texas, like the red orange soil. So I don't know why the water's so green there. But anyway, I would be careful, anybody that's going to Guatapé, in terms of getting in the water, getting on boats, getting on jet skis, doing the water sports. I've heard, and it's crazy because the girl that died, I actually met her. She's a friend of a friend. So my friend had called me and told me what happened the other day. And, he was devastated. He was, a lot closer. I've seen her maybe a couple times, but, I wasn't like good friends with her, but I just seen her at some of his parties or when we went to Cartagena one time. So I kind of knew the girl, but I didn't really have a relationship with her. But just knowing the face, when I saw her face, it made me sad, But I'll put her a little screenshot from her Instagram up, just in case anyone does know her. And also, here, I'll put it up right now. Okay. She was a beautiful girl, a young girl. It's very unfortunate. And also, I do believe there's some efforts going on with her friends and family, close friends and family, to find her body, because one body was found. The other, the girl that I did not know, her body was found. The other girl that I did know, that not that well, but I did know her, her body has not been found, unfortunately. So I'm sure it'll wash up on the banks probably at some point. But there's no telling when or how long that might take. So her family is trying to put together some money to get some divers to search for her body. So just know that one of the bodies has not been found. So that's the story I just wanted to bring to y'all, and just put out a warning, right, to anybody that's going to Guatapé. Make sure if you get in that water, at least wear a life vest. Anywhere in Colombia, if you're going rafting in Rio Claro, if you're going in the water in San Andres or Cartagena or Santa Marta, any of that stuff, you need to wear your life vest. Things in Colombia can be, I don't know, anything can happen, even in the States. It's not even a Colombia thing, really. But sometimes, like, safety precautions are not put in place the same as they are in the States here in Colombia. So you gotta sometimes, like for instance, if it was a rental company in the United States, they would have forced you to get a life vest. You know what I'm saying? So wear a life vest. Like, it wouldn't have been optional. Like, and you probably would have signed a waiver, or maybe even got like some instructions from an instructor before you got the jet ski, right? But out here in Colombia, they might just say, hey, here's the key, boom, after you paid, go ahead and do what you want. So you got to take it on yourself to put some precautions in place, man, and protect your life out here, because unfortunately, sometimes you're kind of on your own out here in Colombia. So that's my warning to everybody. I still, I was never the biggest Guatapé fan, but after this, I'll probably never get in that water. You feel me? I'll probably never. The only thing I'll go and do in Guatapé is glamping. You know what I mean? I done climbed the rock 3 times, so I'm good off that. I might go to the little Pueblo or something like that. I have been on a boat one time in the actual body of water where this accident occurred. Thank God I never got out the boat, because who knows what would have happened. But it's so hard to tell if there's something going on under that water. The water is you can't see deep. The water is very green, a rich green. So you probably can't see more than a couple inches deep, right? And so if there is a current under there, the water from the top, from the surface, looks very calm, right? It doesn't look like anything's going on, but I personally think that there could be something going on under that water. So if you're Colombian and you know more about that, please let me know. Or even if you're not from Colombia and you know more about that, please let me know. Because I personally think, if I was on the jet ski and it turned over, I would like to think that I could at least tread water enough to stay alive. I know personally, if it's a still body of water and there's nothing else involved, I could swim to the shore. I know how to swim. I know how to tread water. And just to think, I know people do die in water accidents, like freak accidents where they just don't know how to swim and they freak out and just go under. But to me, it would seem like instinct, knowing how to tread water. But sometimes people, they panic, right? So maybe these girls panicked. Maybe there was no foul play, or I don't think there was no foul play anyway. But what I'm trying to say is that maybe there was no other factors involved. Maybe the water was normal and they didn't get sucked under or anything like that. But I don't know. My friend told me this is like the fourth person that he knows that died in that water in the last year. So, go at your own risk. I don't recommend it. I would just enjoy the area. Guatapé is a beautiful place, but I would try to enjoy it without getting into the water. There's plenty of things you could do out there, from renting renting four-wheelers, ATVs, or renting motorbikes, what I'm saying, something like that. You could ride regular bikes on the streets out there. See a lot of people doing that. You could do the glamping thing, right? You could do hikes. You could go fishing, even if you want to go fishing from the banks. I think I would do that before I would get on anything that goes inside that water for right now, until I know what's going on, because it seems like that's a lot of deaths to be happening in a short amount of time. So, I don't recommend it. And if you are American, because I know a lot of my channel are Americans, just proceed with caution. Be smart. Think for yourself. If everybody's running out getting on a jet ski with no life jacket on, be smart. Put your life jacket on. Protect your life, and live to see another day, because you just never know. With that, I'm gonna close the video out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to that article in the description. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Show your boy some love. Follow me on Instagram at Kari.hq. All right, and I'm out.